Hello, you are now listening to Sir Ink's The Experience Podcast, where we talk about anything and everything kink. Now, this podcast is catered to those that are 18 and above and may not be suitable for work, or as we like to say, NSF. But remember, you can always listen to us during your private time. Hello, kinky and kink-curious folk out there. My name is Sir Ink. And on this podcast, we're going to talk about simpletons, simps, red flags, and being thirsty. That's right, we're going to talk about all those things. All those things in one story I have with you guys right out of the barbershop. And I don't know. I just don't know anymore about what grown folk are in this day and time. So I have a client. He's about 55 years old. He meets a young lady on Facebook. She has to be somewhere in her mid-40s. Cute, chocolate girl, nice little body on her. All that. So now, he meets her on a Sunday online. They talk a little bit. So now, by that Wednesday, he's going over to her house with his brother to hang a TV for her. Fine. They get there. And they're working on hanging the TV, so the chick starts making drinks for herself and the brother. My client really isn't drinking, so he's saying his brother had about 5 drinks and he all relaxed and whatnot. And, they get the TV up and they talking, and then the chick takes a shower. And she takes a shower, and then she comes out of the shower, puts some little tights on, a little skimpy shirt, and her nipples are hard. So he's sitting there peeping the scene, my client, and he like, damn, she came out all, kind of sexy, nipples all hard, and they've been drinking. His brother done had about 5-6 shots or drinks with tequila in it, and he laying back on the sofa. He kind of looking like, oh, okay. Like, damn, what's going on now? And so my client felt a little kind of way because he feeling the vibe, So he told his brother, man, let's go. And his brother like, damn. And the chick says, well, damn, you're a party pooper. He's like, no, I got to go, da-da-da. So as he's progressing in this story, he's saying how much he likes her. She's so beautiful. And he wants her to himself. Here's where the simping comes in. He wants her to himself. So then he, gets with her after that. I guess that weekend. They go out and then, they have sex or whatever. And he's all enthralled with this girl. He's enamored with her. And he's now asking her, look, I want you to go to this wedding with me the following weekend, this, that, and the other. And then she's like, okay, well, wow, we're going to be together like that? Well, I need to leave clothes at your house. You can leave something here at my house. Like, wow. And I at the time that he's saying all this, I'm like, wow, that's a lot within a week, bro. Like, where we at with this right now? And like, yeah, and then he has some situation where he has a ex-girlfriend, but he still keeps up with her son. He still does some things for the son here and there. Nothing continuous, but he'll just do a checkup. And I guess she overheard the conversation, and she felt a certain kind of way. Like, oh, you're going to have to not talk to them. You're going to have to put some distance between you and them. That should be over. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Then she calls him on like a Friday night. Now, I'm sorry that I'm all over the place with this story, but I promise you I'm going to get to this destination. So she calls him on a Friday night. Of course, he's out with another woman, goes to the movies. He doesn't pick up. And already she's in his text thread. Well, I know you're out with another woman. You ain't picking up. Don't call me no more. Lose my number. Blah, 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 blah. Five, four, three, two, one. He calls her back later that night. Nah, this, that, and other. He lies. I wasn't with another woman. I was whatever he said he was doing. They talk and then he reconcile that a little bit. And then she comes over his house. And then, later on that weekend, I guess maybe on Sunday or whatever. And then she has some other little crazy epiphany that she wants him to do. Like, as far as I'm going to leave clothes here and this, that, and the other. And having all these crazy demands. And so I'm listening to this story. Long story short now, they aren't talking anymore. Like, he broke it off because she did something real crazy at the end. He broke it off, and I said to myself, and I said to him, a whole lot of red flags here, bro. He like, yeah. I was like, first of all, the first red flag was she invited you and your brother to her house, never meeting either one of you. I mean, not really knowing either one of you. And she was so comfortable that she had made drinks for you guys. Two basically strangers. Okay. And while y'all drinking and your brother's intoxicated, she takes a shower. She takes a shower while two strangers are in her house. Then gets out of the shower and puts on something very skimpy. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like to me that she is what she is, and she was trying to, fuck both of y'all. And he's like, I didn't want to do that. I was feeling a vibe, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro, you need to up your cable. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You didn't know. I was like, no, you knew the vibe. You knew what she was sending, and you didn't want to share with your brother. That's all this comes down to. You did not want to share the booty with your brother. You knew that this chick was sending them signals, and you wanted this chick to yourself. Here's where the simping comes in. When she show you what she about, believe her. When they, because I'm not even going to go to, in this situation, we're talking about this young lady. But in general, people, male or female, when they show you who they are, please believe it. But in this guy's mind, and he's in his mid-50s, goofy. In this guy's mind, he wants her to himself. And then, I'm sorry, it comes out later on as he's talking to her that she's even had sex with a couple. So my point is, you got a real live freak on your hands. And so instead of treating her like that, you want to make her your wife. You want to make her, he talking this goofy stuff, like, oh, she was, I've been looking for her all my life and all this. I'm like, what man? What grown-ass man at that? I'm talking about grown, 50 years, mid-50s, gray hair. What grown man talks like that? She is the one I've been looking for all my life. My soulmate. My blah, blah, blah. Come on, bro. This is what you've been looking for all your life? Some chick that's down to bang you and your brother and bang couples, which is cool if you can accept her for what she is, but you trying to make her something she's not. Now you're trying to make her into a girlfriend-wife kind of situation. All this within 7 days. All this within 7 days. All this within 2 weeks. Inviting her to a wedding, hanging TVs. You're doing the most. Giving her money to get her hair done to go with you to the wedding. It is a damn mess. And I'm saying, he's like, yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Oh, yeah, I missed it, huh? I missed it, huh? Yeah, you missed it, bro. Yes, you missed it. You missed it terribly. And it's not that he missed it. And I told him that. Like, we do all accountability here. It's not that you missed it. You knew what was going on. You were a willing participant. And you woefully ignored the red flags. If a woman I never really met, or I don't really know, or I just met online, is comfortable with myself and another man coming to her house and hanging the TV, which, okay, let me go here. That's not such a bad situation. Like, you met her, y'all talking, she knows who you are right now. She knows who you are, your name and your number and all that. So, you're going to offer to hang a TV. That's not so bad, right? I'm not going to say that that's a bad thing. But the problem is when the two guys get there, she's starting to make drinks. That's not good. And to me, I would have saw this as a red flag, big time. Like, I might have been a little leery of her making drinks for us while we're working and then go get in the shower. I'd have thought this is a setup, honestly. Like, yeah, I kind of know her from off Facebook or whatever, but I don't know her that well to be in her house with someone else that she doesn't know, and then she just gets in the shower and then comes out with some skimpy clothes on where the nipples are. That is a red flag. And he like, that was the first red flag. Hell yeah, you know it was the first red. You knew that was a red flag. Yes. Yes, but he's so wanting her. He so wants her for himself that he is willing to ignore all the red flags that leads to drama. Okay, so now, instead of treating her like the trick she is, you want to make her your girl. Cool. So now she goes into a different bag. You don't want to treat me like what I am? Oh, you one of them guys. So now I'm going to get into my real crazy bag and start saying crazy shit early. Within a week, she done cursed you out for not answering your phone. She cursed him out for not answering his phone. She's said that she needs to leave clothes at his house and he can leave clothes at her house. And all these demands about not answering or, not talking to your ex-son and all this and that. Like, and there's no checking going on. And when I say checking, he's not checking her. Like, yo, slow down, stay in your lane. That's none of your damn business. I got things handled over here. You don't need to be in here commenting on none of that. That has nothing to do with you. He's not checking her. He's just letting her go wild because he's so enamored with her. He's so enthralled with her that he's ignoring the red flags himself. And that is a problem. Thirst is the problem. The moral of the story, of this story, which I may actually attach part of our conversation in the shop. I may do that just so you guys can hear for yourself how this guy talks. And this one guy, and it seems kind of crazy because you would think like, nah, he's not real. He's making this stuff up. No, he's one of them guys that does crazy stuff when it comes to dating. Like, he always has these crazy kind of relationships. He loves it. And he loves coming in the barbershop and talking about this nonsense that he's doing. And, as he's starting the conversation, I'm like, why didn't you call me? In a moment, you should text me saying, look, this is the situation. Like, what do you think? No, he likes being in his own little nutty little nuttiness. He likes being in his own nuttiness with how he interacts with women and how those relationships go. It's always some turmoil in his relationships, always some drama. But as you see, I like the guy. He's cool. He's a cool client. But, he's just one of them extreme personality dudes that always got a bunch of stuff going on. He's a guy that's going to shoot his shot at any and every woman, even though he don't have a shot at a woman. He's still going to shoot his shot. He one of them guys. For you guys to see that I'm not making this shit up. Here we go. I'm about to play a little bit of the audio from Saturday. Here we go. Here we go.
You're talking about how much she drinks. She's like, oh, I drink. I like to have a cocktail with my man. What you like to do is get out of character.
Right.
That's what you like to do, or get in character when you drink.
Right.
That drink bring you down, make you a little loose.
I'm trying to tell you, brother, you ignored those signs. You missed the sign when she came out, when she took a shower, while you and your brother putting this TV up, and she had the nipples all out.
That's homegirl land.
That's homegirl. Yeah, she was trying to, you know what I mean?
She was trying to smash both of us.
She was trying to
That's
smash.
all right. You just gotta,
And she said, listen,
Right.
and she said, this was so crazy. She said to me, I said, this was a conversation, I said, you ever been with another woman? That's what she said, she was with a couple.
Right, she said she was with a couple.
Mm-hmm. But she said, you know, if I'm be with somebody, I want to be with two men. That's what she said.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was after the fact, though. That was after me and my brother. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean?
But she was trying to give you and her brother the pussy. Look up.
Oh, she was definitely trying to give us the pussy.
Yeah.
Looking back in hindsight,
Right. You ignored that sign in the moment, though, 'cause you didn't want it to go down like that.
no, I didn't want to go down like that.
You wanted it all to yourself.
I wanted it all to myself.
That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted it all
all
to
to
myself.
yourself.
Listen, I wanted to put her on fucking lock. Yo, this is my Joan. Let me show her off to everybody. Look what this motherfucker I got.
Right.
That's what I wanted to do. And she ain't that bitch. She the motherfucker for everybody.
Yeah, she for
That's
everybody.
why she wear that shit like that.
Yeah, she for everybody, bro. Yeah. You was tripping.
She said, yeah, that's listen, I was the motherfucker to get mad over there in the corner. You know the boy will get mad over there?
Yep.
Why she over there playing with all them?
Right.
And she ain't playing with me.
Right. Right.
I don't want to play with the group boys. I want her to play with just me.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where you went wrong. You ignored those. You ignored those signs.
I saw it.
You ignored those signs, brother.
Hold on. When you wouldn't get a shower, you wouldn't fresh that shit up.
Right. Right.
And then you passing my brother all kind of. They were drinking tequila.
Right.
Shots. That nigga was drunk. That nigga was running. That nigga was stressed out on the couch.
Right.
Feet out. That nigga like, listen, we
Because
chilling.
he like, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down. And she even said to me,
Right.
why you being a party pooper? I said, oh shit. I said, we gotta go. It's 12:30. We gotta get out of here.
Damn. She was like, oh, he liked me. Yeah, I mean, then she broke out the other personality for you. She like, oh, all right, he ain't a freak boy. He a church boy.
No.
Oh, he want an honest woman.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get my honest
Yeah.
crazy bitch out for you.
You gotta put up the motherfucking warning sign for me to tell me you the freak Joe for me to get it.
This is where we are, everybody. But this is just another quick conversation for you guys to think about red flags. And when you see them, you have a choice. You have a choice to be amongst the sane and walk away, or you can go down into crazy town and entertain some flat out nonsense. It's all up to you. But what do you guys think? You guys know how to reach me, Sir INQ, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Please comment. Until next time.